Hi, welcome to the show. Today we are going to do some tarot card readings for your love life, your career, and general things to look out for in the year 2025. This is this is a projected outlook for the year 2025. It'll be based off of your astrological sign for a more accurate reading. Uh, do look at the readings for all your interplanetary signs. Sun, Moon, Mars, Venus, and Mercury. Because it is a reading for an entire astrological sign, some of these readings may be more accurate or may ring more true for you, while others may not resonate with you. If you like the readings or have recommendations for the kind of readings, please drop it in the comment section. And let me know what other kind of readings you'd like. All right, first up we have Aries, and the reading is, what does your love life look like in the year 2025? And starting off, we have Two of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. All right, there's a sense of indecision. You're unsure if the effort is worth the relationship. There's an energy of what's in it for me. You are dissatisfied. A sense of not being treated the way you deserve to be treated. Ultimately, it looks like you need to adjust your expectations of what a relationship means to you. It does seem as if you are unsatisfied or unhappy in the relationship. Again, if you just reevaluate what a relationship means to you, you may avoid this, but it doesn't look like it's too negative. It seems more of circumstantial, the way that you are uh, perceiving your relationship. However, it could mean also too you are waking up to the idea that the relationship might not be in your best interest. But again, just take a closer look, dive a little deeper into your relationship, and you should be fine. Next up for Aries, what is in store for your career in the year 2025? We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, Queen of Wands. Aries, you're going to be successful. You're going to be making money. You are going to be advancing in your career. You are secure in your career, or you will be secure in your career. Your potential has been realized. You are being rewarded for your efforts. So you are going to be having a great year in your career for 2025. Right, Aries, we are going to look at what challenges you may face in the year 2025. All right, so we have Knight of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles. All right, it looks like money is not necessarily an issue here, or at least your lack of money is not an issue. However, there is stagnant energy with money. It looks like your money energy is at a standstill. It could be potentially maybe you are trying to purchase a home and it just doesn't go through, or a financial project is not going to work out. It looks like these things are beyond your control. There is the potential loss of a relationship with a friend or family, um, potentially even having it to issue money over to family or some relationship. In 2025, just be very careful to look over documents, look over things carefully, and try to mitigate any issues involving your money in 2025. Next up, we have Taurus. What does your love life look like in 2025, Taurus? Okay, we have Temperance, the Five of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. We are looking at conflict energy. There's a lot of fighting. It looks like this is fighting for your position, defending your position. It's a lot of argumentative fighting energy. This does not appear to be uh, your fault. It looks like you are not in the wrong, but it could potentially be external forces. Could be other individuals or things beyond your control trying to come in between you and your relationship. Um, but it looks like your relationship could be a little bit rocky. Um, Perhaps maybe take a gentler approach. If this relationship is abusive, you may want to reevaluate if this is something that you want to keep going. But it does look like just argumentative energy, being right for the sake of being right. Um, Maybe just take a step back and see what's more important. Keeping a healthy relationship or always being in the right. Okay, next up, Taurus, what is in store for your career in 2025? We have the Fool, the Lovers, and the Queen of Pentacles. This looks to be a good year for your career. It looks like this is a continuation of something already in motion. This is remaining good. Looks like you yourself have a good work ethic and you're adaptable. However, it looks like you are uh, wanting to stay in this position. It looks like there is potential for advancement, but there is more happiness and comfort in your current position. So if you like that, staying where you're at currently, 2025 is looking good for you. You do have the ability to rise up if you should choose it, but it looks like you are going to be happiest staying where you are, and it looks like it's going to be a good year if you should choose to do so. Next up, what issues may arise for Taurus in 2025? Now we have the Five of Pentacles, Strength, and Judgment. Looks like you are going to uh, come to a crossroads where you are going to need to make decisions about making better decisions for your life. Looks like you are restraining yourself, holding your tongue, uh, almost not looking out for your best interests. Um, this is not the time for that. A decision to make better choices for yourself needs to be acted upon. Looks like you know what that decision is. Um, you know the route you need to take. You know what you're supposed to be doing. You just have not acted upon it, but you are going to be forced to act upon it in 2025. It's not the time to bite your tongue, and uh, you need to not worry about what feathers you may ruffle, who you may hurt, because it looks like this is ultimately going to be for your best interests, for a better life for yourself. Next up, we have Gemini. What does 2025 have in store for your love life? Four of Cups, Queen of Swords, and Page of Swords. There is some unhappiness in this reading. There is a feeling of wanting to cut ties with your relationship, um, severing ties. There is a, a yearning for drastic change, for something new. It looks like you are unfulfilled in your relationship. It looks like your partner may be adequate. However, it's more of an issue of you not seeing it, or you not wanting to see it, or your partner not providing you that fulfillment in the way that you wish to see it. Um, it looks like your partner is not living up to your expectations, but it looks like this is an issue that could be mitigated or resolved if you should try to love less with logic and try to trust more blindly when it comes to love. If you would like to make things work, um, it looks like emotions are being denied. It's logic trumping love. So if you'd like to make things work, again, trust in blind love a little bit more. If your partner really is, deadbeat, maybe consider kicking them to the curb because it looks like you are ready for that if that is a direction you wish to go in. Hey, Club Gemini, what does 2025 hold for your career? Okay, we have the Eight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and Knight of Swords. There is success here, success though that is requiring some hard work. There is also a call to retreat or a call for reevaluation. Um, and once completed, you should be in a great position. This could be learning a new skill or gaining a new perspective. Overall, the cards look positive, but there is an emphasis on hard work and reflection or introspection. All right, finally, Gemini, what issues may you face in 2025? Six of Swords, Justice, and the Eight of Wands. All right, Gemini, it looks like there's an ongoing issue that is meeting its boiling point, and things will escalate quickly. It's like that thing that you've been doing is going to catch up to you. The consequences are going to catch up. Make sure you're tying up any loose ends and anything you've been putting off is handled. Don't let any surprises bite you in the butt. They will catch up to you if you do not take action. Next up, we have Cancer. What does your love life look like in the year 2025? So we have the Seven of Swords, Ten of Cups, and Seven of Pentacles. Cancer, it looks like you are in a happy relationship. Looks like you're doing what you feel you need to keep the relationship going. You're doing what's needed and not necessarily what is right. You're doing what's seen as soft manipulation. However, you mean well with your intentions, but do be careful that your attitude of the means justifying the ends does not reflect poorly on you. Overall, you're looking good. Next up, Cancer, what's in store for your career in 2025? All right, so we have Ten of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Hierophant. So it looks like you are going to be successful financially. It looks like the success that you're bringing to your workplace is brought on by your judgment or your views It looks like something from within you is what's going to be the major drive towards your financial success in your workplace. Uh, so your views, your moral compass, something that you deem right is what's going to do it. So make sure that you let that light shine out because this is your way to bring value to your company, to your workplace, and ultimately secure your financial security. And answer, what challenges might you face in the year 2025? We have the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Okay, so it looks like there is going to be something new in 2025 that's going to shake up your life. It looks like it's not something that you're open to, but it looks like it's there's be some new way of life, um, something potentially that brings with it additional baggage, kind of like uh, having to be responsible for a cat, and now you have to take it to the veterinary, you have to feed it, you have to uh, watch out for it scratching up your furniture, and a lot of things that go along with it. So something new is going to come in. You're not open to it, and it's going to bring with it a lot of additional baggage. All right, next up, Leo. What does 2025 have in store for your love life? We have the Page of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. There is happy, passionate energy. There's a sense of understanding. It looks like the start of something new, whether rekindled passion or potentially even a pregnancy. There is passion and a sense of understanding that can only serve to keep you and your partner together and happy. For Leo, what does 2025 have in store for your career? We have the Ace of Cups, the Tower, and Seven of Pentacles. There is a change in your career, not something that you may be happy with. It's a change that was not initiated by you, potentially a change of management. You may have gotten by or flown under the radar, but are now going to be required to work harder than previously required. Hard work is coming your way. All right, Leo, what challenges may you face in 2025? We have the Two of Wands, Two of Cups, and the World. All right, so looks like there is going to be some sort of commitment uh, coming your way, some sort of proposal, something that you had not previously considered. Looks like it is potentially with a partner. However, it could be career-based, but most likely it's going to be something with a partner. It could be partners in wanting to move in with you, um, or essentially taking an additional commitment that you didn't previously have. Again, it could be in any other uh, area of your life, but this looks to be more in romance, but it could even be at work or some other area, family, something like that, taking on additional responsibilities that you had not previously considered. Okay, and on to Virgo. What does 2025 have in store for your love life? We have the Hierophant, Seven of Swords, and Death. All right, it looks like there's going to be some great change in the relationship. There's going to be a situation to adapt if you are to remain in the relationship. Could be a wake-up call or a reevaluation of what the relationship means. You are going to be tested, but if you can make it through, your relationship will move away from superficial to something deeper. However, there is a strong, forceful, stubborn energy that may work against you to look out for. All right, next up for Virgo, what does the year 2025 have in store for your career? And we have the Fool, Three of Wands, and Knight of Wands. All right, so it looks like you are jumping into some uncharted territories, something you are unfamiliar with. It's a new challenge. It could potentially be a new job, a new position, or a new responsibility. Um, but it does look like you are going to be great at this new endeavor. So something new, but something that you are going to excel at. All right, finally, Virgo, what issues may you face in 2025? We have the Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. Okay, so like sacrifices need to be made for your stability. There is the potential of missing out due to not having all the facts. Um, essentially, it's the energy of not buying Bitcoin because you thought the idea of digital currency was ridiculous. Um, but now it's essentially a mistake that you essentially passed up. It's essentially you can't reap what you don't sow, or you can't win if you don't play. Next up, what does Libra's love life look like in 2025? So we have the Knight of Pentacles, Five of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. So it looks like there is a standstill in your relationship. There is an energy of giving up. That could potentially be a breakup uh, or a shift in perspectives. So essentially, the previous way of doing things are no longer working out for you, and a new method is in order. There needs to be a new way of doing things if you wish to keep your relationship going. All right, Libra, what does your career have in store for you in 2025? Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands, the Emperor, and Nine of Swords. So it is a stressful time in 2025. A lot is being asked of you. There's a lot of eyes on you, and it may almost seem like a committee is out to get you. However, the stress is more from the uncertainty in your career. Your fears are not based on anything concrete, just the fear of the unknown. If you do great work, you should be okay. Again, the fear is not based on anything concrete. It's more that your uncertainty of your career, but you should be fine. You just gotta trust and do good. And what challenges might Libra face in 2025? We have Seven of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Sun. There's an unbalance of give and take. There is effort that you may not want to undergo and would rather do something fun. Things are being demanded from you that are taken away from your happiness. You would much rather have fun than take on some new commitment or obligation, but it looks like something will be asked of you that may take away from that happiness. Next up, we have Scorpio. What does year 2025 have in store for your love life? We have Six of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. With like decisions have made, or you will be making decisions that you will be standing behind, or you've been standing behind decisions that you've made that are not always in your best interest, um, and may put you in a negative position. It looks like this could be forceful energy. You must ask yourself if your pride is worth it. This looks like my way or the highway energy, and it could be damaging your relationship. You'll need to reevaluate your views on your relationship, determine if you need to back down for the sake of your relationship. You should use your head and less of your feelings to make these determinations. Next up, what does Scorpio's career look like in the year 2025? Okay, so you have the Three of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and Eight of Wands. So your career is going to have a great change, and it looks like this will happen very rapidly. These are changes beyond your control, but it is changes that you will adapt to. It looks like it's possibly a management change, a company takeover, but you will survive and you will be integral and of great use to your company. If this does result in a career change, you are going to be good. So regardless of whatever this change brings, you are going to be a good. You will adapt. What are some challenges that Scorpio may face in the year 2025? We have the Star, the Devil, and the Hierophant. We're looking at issues with excess. Looks like there is a energy of parting till the wheels fall off, burning the candle at both ends. This way of excess is taken away from your spiritual side or the best you that you can be, and you're doing so in the favor, in favor for the material world. You are essentially now Cypher from the Matrix, where he completely sold out his friends in order to be able to be plugged back into the Matrix. Next up, we have Sagittarius. What does your love life look like for the year 2025? And so we have One of Cups, Death, and the Wheel of Fortune. And so this reading, it is actually positive, even though you have the Death card there. Um, it is uh, the end of an era, the death of previous beliefs or ways of doing things, something that'll result for the better. That is, if you can withstand the change brought on by the Death card. Those who do resist the change will not make it. This change is something that is beyond your control. It's not something that was planned for that will bring big change. Think of things like pregnancy. Um, for some, this reading could also be signifying a breakup. Um, However, the happiness that would follow after that breakup. And what does Sagittarius' career look like in 2025? So we have the High Priestess, the Lovers, and the King of Wands. So this is looking like a hectic reading. It looks like you are being instructed to withhold some information, keep your great ideas to yourself. You are going to be flourishing and you are going to be contributing to your employer or your place of employment. However, it looks like there is somebody above you, potentially, who is standing in your way and not wanting you to succeed. If you have the next big idea, you should be careful with your ideas and make sure that they are not stolen or stifled. Keep big plans and ideas under wraps until you can get them to the final stage um, past uh, the person or the roadblock individual. It does look like somebody is trying to stop your growth or your development. Somebody is in your way. So just be very careful and mindful of who you're trusting. Could be your the person you think is trusted, maybe the individual trying to stop you. Next up for Sagittarius, what challenges might you face in the year 2025? So we have the Five of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. It's looking at like there's going to be some possible depression. Looks like there's a strong sense of not being able to let things go. There may be the loss of potential relationships. Um, it looks like the depression may be mental, not maybe not grounded in anything. Something important is going to be to stay grounded, learning to let things go, especially if things are not worth holding on to. Um, Essentially, don't die multiple times on various hills. A change of perspective should help you as well, but uh, don't uh, don't do that to yourself because it looks like it could be something that you're gonna bring on yourself. So stay grounded. You should be okay. Next up, Capricorn. What does the year 2025 have in store for your love life? And we have Six of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and King of Swords. Overall, this reading looks positive. It's a relationship that's moving along, or it doesn't scream happiness, though. It looks like you are in control of the relationship. It does look like the priorities need to be reevaluated. It looks like there's too much time in one area of your life that may be taken away from um, another area. So it's possibly your work-life balance is off. It could possibly be impeding on your relationship. Um, again, the relationship is positive. However, there's a lot of mental energy here. It looks like there is a lot of loving with your mind and not necessarily with your heart. The relationship does move on. The relationship is moving. However, the energy is very mid. Next up, what does Capricorn's career look like in the year 2025? All right, we have the Four of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. This reading here is possibly the best outcome of all the readings so far. Your career is looking great, plenty of opportunities being thrown around. You're a great value to your company. You're providing great value. You are being well received and an overall success. A 10 out of 10 employee. Next up, what kind of challenges does Capricorn face in the year 2025? the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Sun. Okay, so it appears that any issues you may have in 2025 are going to be related to money. It looks like there is some stagnant money energy. You are making money, however, it looks like it is at the expense of your inner joy. It could be a job that is heavy in hours and there's just no work-life balance. Uh, you are trading off wealth with the simpler pleasures. So do keep an eye on that. Make sure your priorities are balanced. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Next up, Aquarius, what does your love life look like in 2025? And we have Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and Two of Wands. So this year is looking like the relationship is not being maintained equally. Looks like someone is providing great effort while the other one is not so much. There is reflection that's going to be needed to make the relationship work. Looks like there's a lack of cooperation. Looks like problems are not being worked out. You two are not stopping the doo-doo from hitting the fan. Uh, Looks like there's a lot of selfish energy. Um, More of both of you caring too much about yourselves and not as a unit. Next one for Aquarius. What does your career look like in the year 2025? So we have the Ace of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and Ten of Cups. So it looks like you will be presented a great opportunity. The opportunity may be a decision that will impact your happiness. Um, it is a positive reading. However, there's things surrounding this opportunity that you might not want or may not even be ready for. This could be something like relocating for your career or taking on responsibilities you might not feel too comfortable with. Overall, this is an upward movement, something that should be positive, but you should reflect and just confirm that this is the right move. But overall, it does look like a positive move. And what challenges might Aquarius face in the year 2025? So we have the Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and Eight of Pentacles. So it looks like there may be some sort of stress or the burden of carrying the weight of a decision and carrying it out and seeing it through, and difficulties that may come with it. This could be learning new information, um, diligently working. It could also be a move, like an actual move from one place to another, but it's looking more like an emotional move of adapting, whether it be emotionally or um, physically, and also learning something new. So this could tie in with the previous career reading. So Pisces, what does your love life look like in the year 2025? So we have the Queen of Wands, the Devil, and the Lovers. Your relationship is looking passionate and even borderline obsessive. It does look like the passion is under control. You're in control of the relationship. This is very similar to a person doing drugs but not being addicted to drugs. So a lot of passion here. Um, Again, borderline obsessive. What's up? What does Pisces career look like in the year 2025? Okay, so we have Four of Swords, Ace of Swords, and Judgment. So it looks like this is going to be a time to cultivate your skills. You're being presented with an idea that is going to be of assistance to you, or um, something that you will need. It could even be a skill. It's going to be something that's going to be of use to you, and uh, you're going to be presented with the having to act on a decision. Um, and this decision that you're going to be asked to act upon is going to be one that you've already made, but you're going to be prompted to act on it, and something you're going to be pushed towards. So it could be a push to a different career or something else, um, and essentially it's something that you should have done, but just needed a reason to do so. And you're going to be presented with that trigger moment that's going to push you. You should come out of this strong, though. Just do be sure to work on your craft and work on your skills. Again, you're going to be presented with something that could be a skill, or it could just be some sort of idea, some sort of mental gift. And finally, what issues may arise for Pisces in the year 2025? So we have Knight of Swords, King of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. So it looks like there is a lot of ungrounded energy. Looks like you're starting a lot of new projects, but not seeing them through. You have a lot of ideas, but you are not completing them. You need to see these through. Practice being grounded to avoid any issues with uncompleted work. Remember that the great work that you put in is only realized if it is finished. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. Come back later and let me know what you thought of this reading. And please let me know what other readings you would like to see. Bye.